Hello, my viewers. Welcome back to another episode of the Arsenal Live. And by the title, you know what the video is about. The Steelers were out the playoffs. First round exits, one and done, we want to call it. But there's some bright sides on this thing. But first thing first, let me start with number 7. Big Ben Roethlisberger, last game as a Pittsburgh Steeler. This is the final one. This is the final rodeo. This is the final ride of Big Ben's career. It's the last one. We didn't get the season and get the send off like we wanted to. Let me turn this up a little bit. Like we wanted to, but it was amazing to see a guy go out there and just show toughness. Even though we was down 35-7 at one point, and he just kept going out there showing toughness and kept showing will and like grit. And that's basically the definition of Big Ben his whole career, and the definition of the Steelers: to show toughness and not give up, to not give in, to keep going out there. Even if you're down by 17 touchdowns, you keep going out there. You play. If it's a little slim chance, the game might be over, finished, but you still go out there. You still fight and show your teammates that you're here for the ride. That's what Big Ben showed the young guys yesterday. But the bright side of this, T.J. Watt will win Defensive Player of the Year. The defense did everything they could to keep us in that game. T.J. Watt getting the bat ball up in the air, getting an interception. Devin Bush with the pick and stuff. Cameron Hayward the forced fumble. T.J. Watt scoring a touchdown. He was doing everything he can. But it wasn't enough because the offense was going too slow. I feel like Matt Canada's style of offense is kind of like the polar opposite of Big Ben play, because he want to do all this RPO motion and stuff like that. But Big Ben, that's not really his style, because he's more of a gunslinger drop back, but he can't really do as much as he wants to because his arm was deteriorating. He ain't the same like he once was. Like that, he's got the mentality, but he just don't have the same, ability, physical ability, and capabilities to make those plays, make those throws. But it was just a weird. I expected us to go out there and show toughness, which we did. We showed toughness. Even though we got blown out the water, we didn't give up. We kept going out there and showing like that. But I didn't expect this like this from a fan perspective. I want us to win. But you look outside of a fan perspective, you're like, I don't expect us to win, but I want us to win. Like that, I was thinking that we can pull it off. I was like that, but it was shaping up to that. Like the way the defense was playing in the first quarter and a half, the defense got tired. The offense, 5 straight 3-and-outs. You can't have that. But you can't have that like that. So the Chiefs just took advantage of that and playing man-to-man coverage on Tyreek Hill. I don't know what they was thinking. Man-to-man coverage on Travis Kelce, letting those guys just get anything they want. They got anything, and they made it look kind of easy and stuff like that. But if the offense at least put up some numbers, if the offense scored points when we had those interception, they scored some points or something like that, and they actually put points up here and there, we probably would have been still in the game. Maybe lost by a little bit, or maybe won the game, but we kept it close. But the offense didn't hold their part of the bargain. The defense got turnovers, the offense didn't do nothing. So now we're on the couch at home. We at home now. We at home. But the bright side, you got Nigel Harris, you got Pat Freiermuth, you got the young O-line that's kind of getting better. Dan Moore looked a little better later in the season. Kendrick Green, I don't want to see him no more. I don't know if it's Kendrick Green. Maybe he probably better as a guard, of course, because he's still athletic and stuff like that. But as a center, we can't really put him there because it's not fitting. It's not giving him the best. It's not showing in his best interest. It ain't showing the best of his abilities. Put him at that position right there, kind of stunning his growth in the NFL. And we put him in the guard position. He probably can do a little bit more damage in that position. But the young receiver, Deontay Johnson, has some drops, some crucial drops in the game. The lights just got too bright, something like that maybe. But he bounced back better. He always does. Hopefully, just gotta get that little kick in feeling. Kind of get that feeling I feel like he's at a level he can be up like a Pro Bowl receiver, maybe sneak a Pro Bowl level receiver. But I don't see him as an elite receiver yet. He's not up there. He got a long ways to go before he's elite receiver, a guy you can go to on every third down, go like that, like a Devontae Adams, a Stephon Diggs, a I think my favorite 2 receivers, or the best 2 receivers in the league, is Devontae Adams and Hopkins. A guy like those 2 guys right there, you can just go to and they're gonna be open every time. Justin Jefferson and stuff like that, those guys like that, they're gonna be open every time. I don't see Deontay Johnson on that level right there yet. I feel like he's on a level he got steps. They 4 or 5 steps ahead, but he right there. He like the good receiver, but he not an elite receiver up there. But he'll get there though. And Claypool, I feel like Claypool will be better when we get a quarterback. Cause Big Ben I love Big Ben, but he kind of underthrew some passes for Claypool. Cause Claypool he beat some guys and got him on top of him and Big Ben kind of underthrew some passes. So if he can, I feel like we got a quarterback who can get it out there, get the ball out there, and in the far field, he'd probably be better too. And Juju, toughness too. He had an injury, his shoulder messed up. He was on a contract year. He had to come back out there. He could have just sit out and waited till he got paid and stuff. He came back out there and played. So hopefully bring Juju back too. Cause in the slot he can work out a lot and he make the tough catches that you want had a receiver named with Pat Fryermuth. Him and Pat Fryermuth both can do that stuff. Pat Fryermuth is very good. Nigel Harris is very good too. Going out there and playing with the shoulder, the little arm injury and stuff like that. Like he had his first fumble, but that don't count because it was in the regular season, so it's still good. But he had his first fumble. Cause that elbow thing, sleeve thing, make it a little slippery in your grip and stuff like that. So it's a little injury he had, but hopefully the O-line fixed and we add like another depth. Let's say start using Kalen Ballage and Billy Snell or something like that, but maybe add another running back behind Najee or something like that, so like he can have, so you want to have an overuse him every time like that. And you have a good O-line, you don't have to overuse him either because he'd be running through some big holes, so you don't have to worry about him getting the ball and just like trying to get into the ends, getting like 25 carries, stuff like that, 30 carries a game just to get to 100, something like that. You don't have to worry about that because you have the O-line making the gaps and stuff. But yeah, the game started off cool and stuff, but the one thing that's cool too is that the defense is still there. Got the 3 levels. We got the defensive lineman and Cameron Hayward, the linebacker and TJ Watt, the pass rusher linebacker, TJ Watt. And you also got, and Alex Highsmith was pretty cool too. And then you got Minka Fitzpatrick, and then you got Killer Witherspoon. You bring him back too. And we got to add Joe Hayden. He's older. He might have switched to safety or something. But I bring Edmonds back. If I bring Joe Hayden back as the third corner, if he can like one of the second or third corners, if he can get a good deal or something like that. But because Joe Hayden a little older, he was getting torched. And the later part of the season, we seen him get torched a little bit here and there like that. But the Titan game he looked good, but he got torched. He ain't got that speed like once was or something. But he was getting beat bad. But Killer Witherspoon, we bring him back, and we bring some other guys back, and just mix it up a little bit. Cam Sutton is cool, but he's like more of a slot guy. You gotta keep him in the slot. He can't guard the outside as much as we want him to. But he can't really guard because it don't fit him. He's more of a slot guy inside where he can play, he can get a little more physical and take a little more risk. He can't really do that on the outside because we see what happens every time he get on the outside. And James Pierre, He had bright spots, James Pierre, like in short situations. You might can use him in the slot here and there too. But at an outside cornerback, we need somebody like Killer Witherspoon was cool to have because he can match. He can go up there. He's physical. He can get up there and insert the ball, poke the ball out. He can stay with receivers. We need somebody else on the other side who can get burnt. They get burnt like every 5 seconds. They get a double move on them. Mahomes hit a shoulder jerk and they getting burnt. We need somebody on the other side who can match, goes toe for toe, physical cornerback and add some more depth to the team like that. So that'd be cool. We draft one of those guys. But I don't know who's gonna be the quarterback. Hopefully somebody with some wheels on them so we can switch the offense up a little bit because it's still always been like a drop back, shotgun type of passing team like that. We have some wheels on them. Probably can do more in run game because Steelers style to run the ball anyway. So it'd be better for us to have that too. But the only thing I really fixed with the O line, add another corner, and then sign Killer Witherspoon back too, of course, and then. And add some depth at the linebacker position because Devin Bush, he's still not playing like he once was. They had interception, but the interception, I could pick that off too. They tipped up in the air like that, falling, and get that. But he not playing like he once was, not seeing the right stuff. It's like the mental state. He can't hit the hole right. He see the running back coming down the lane, and then he'll look this way and say, maybe I should go over there, or I should go this way. I'm gonna go this way, but the running back, they always trick him. Like it happen every time they'll run like a zone run, they'll fake it this way, and they cut back in on a counter run sometimes, and he just get fooled every single time. He was like, he went the wrong gap. Like we see that multiple times this season. So add somebody behind him. But this guy right here is gonna be your kind of like to give him like a little pressure on him, and maybe play. Sometimes people play better when they have a backup person behind them. Like he might take your job, take your spot, so he might play a little better. So hopefully they do that. But I don't know about Devin Bush. I don't know how he gonna fix his play style. I have no idea. But we add some O linemen to the team. Add some more depth at that, and then we add a speedster receiver, like somebody who has some speed on them, first class speed, who's at the top of the defense here and there. Cause Claypool cool and stuff, but I wish they use Claypool like more of like a move the sticks type of guy. Like they use him like instead of having to run him deep balls all the time, have him because he's like 6'4", like 6'4", like 230. It's like use him as a move the sticks type of guy. Let him catch the ball and get some stuff like that, and just break tackles and get stuff. Use him like one of those type of guys. And Juju can use him in the slot and do some other stuff too. And actually use Jesse Johnson the same way you've been using, this quick stuff, like all type of stuff like that. That'd be cool. I feel like this receiving core, they can really be good. They can really be good. They just take the next step, like put that extra work in and get the next step. Cause like they have the intangibles. And they're young too, so they still have a lot of years left ahead of them. But they just gotta get going. But I'm gonna do a tribute video, for Big Ben. It's gonna be 7 videos because Big Ben number 7, talking about his intangibles and his greatest plays and everything like that. I'm gonna do a tribute video on Big Ben, and it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be like 7 videos. They're gonna be coming out soon. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. It's a good season though. Cause we exceeded expectations. People thought we were gonna be a losing team. We're gonna be last in the division. We're not gonna make the playoffs. We made the playoffs, and we almost won our division. And we won that Detroit Lions game. We might have had a chance to win the division, maybe, but I don't know. But it was just good to see like the team like overcome adversity, and especially with all the young guys, all the rookies started. I think we won a team with the most rookies starting in the league. I don't know if it was the number 1 or I know it was top 5. But sure, we had a lot of rookies starting. It was just cool to see us like actually get like exceed expectations and stop the doubters and prove ourselves right, and go out there and win games, have a winning season and stuff like that. And at least Big Ben won his last 2 division games and he won his last home game, his last game, and it was in epic fashion too. It was awesome. It was a game-winning drive against the Ravens. Couldn't ask for a better ending, a better send-off. So thank you, Big Ben. Thank you, Steelers Nation. Thank you, Steelers team, the people on the Steelers team, all the players. And TJ Watt is Defensive Player of the Year, no doubt. He would definitely win. He might be unanimous Defensive Player of the Year, hopefully, and he might get some MVP votes. TJ Watt is a freaking beast, and that's why you pay him every single penny. But that's all I got today. And if you like this video, give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time on the Arsenal Live. Peace.